So we're going to go live right now. Oh, yeah. What's going on? Nick here. Thanks for coming by to the channel. This is another live. We're going to do the live question and answer. So we're going to go inside the Uber app in a minute. And there was a question that always comes up. And I want to hit this question plus another question, other questions that come up. But a viewer, and I get this from beginning drivers, beginner drivers, typically beginner drivers, they ask, like, how do I cancel rides? Like, if I have a rider, I already picked up a rider and I want to cancel on all the other riders' requests that keep coming in, how do you do that? Which is a great question. And I'm going to show you how to do that like live in the app. Plus, we're going to answer some other questions about the app. I'm going to go, what I'm going to do to prove this and show this to you is I'm actually going to accept a ride. Hopefully we'll get one here. I'm going to turn the app on in a second. I'll take a ride, I'll accept it, and I'll show you how you can cancel future rides, how you actually opt out of accepting or even being sent future rides while you're in mid-trip, either to pick somebody up or to while you have them in the car. So I'll show you how to do that. It's really easy inside the Uber app and also inside the Lyft app. You can do it inside the Lyft app as well. If you don't know that, I'll show you that, so stay tuned. We're going to go over something I always like to go over, the 7 categories of rideshare income. This is important to know, to think about. Many people think there's only one category of rideshare income, but there's actually 7. The best tips I've learned post-pandemic. So since the pandemic has ended, what I've learned, the best tips since driving then. I'll show you my latest earnings inside the driver app, the Uber driver app. And we're going to go over the Quest promotions. So we'll talk about like what's going on with Uber, how much are you making for the Quest promotions inside there, inside Uber, what can you make for Lyft. So basically going to go over Uber versus Lyft, and we'll also go over the 30-day challenge. So I've been promoting a 30-day challenge lately. This is for new drivers. So 30-day challenge for drivers. Going to go over the people that have entered. I'm going to acknowledge winners and also entries and winners. And then we're going to go over all the comments and questions from my most recent videos. So, and actually, I want to get into that first. I think I'm going to get into the comments and get into the Uber app like right away. So we can do that right now. What I'm going to do, we'll go into the Uber app. By the way, if you're watching right now, tell me where you're watching from. If you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, go ahead and put in replay. If you're watching live, tell me, type in live. I would love to have your comments here. And also, if you have questions, put them in there. Where are you driving from? I really want to know where you're driving from. And if you are a current driver, how much money are you making right now? Like, what does it look like out there? Are you getting a lot of surges? Are you making good money? What's the deal? Are you doing Uber Eats? Are you doing UberX? Are you doing Uber Premiums, Lyft Premium, meaning XL rides and above, Lyft Lux, Lux Black? I was doing Lyft Black. Sadly, I cannot do Lyft Black anymore because my car no longer meets the qualifications. So I bought a MDX over 2 years ago. I think it just ended last year during the pandemic. I was no longer qualified to drive my MDX in the black mode, which really sucks because those are really good bonuses. But moving forward, I would love to know if you're driving in the black category and what vehicle are you driving. So that'd be great too. But without any more rigmarole, me yammering, let's get into the app. So I want to show the app, and I'm going to go over a couple things in there. I love showing this Uber app live. I think this is one of the best. I don't know if it's surging right now. What time is it? 7:04. So we'll go into there, and we'll check out a couple things. Looking like, let's see. Not much going on there at all. So let me share this with you guys. So let me just pull this over. Just bear with me here while I do a couple of adjustments with the camera. Okay, cool. Let me bring the mic over here a little bit more. I'm going to let go of that. Let that get out of the way. So yeah, this is the Uber app live right now. It's the driver app live. So not a whole lot going on. Not like these other surges I've been seeing. So we got $10 at the airport right now. We can see how many cars are in there. We got 11 to 15 cars in the UberX in the black category. You got 1 to 5 if you an SUV, and then we got comfort, 11 to 15 comfort, and then 26 to 30 XLs. That's a lot of XLs sitting in the airport right now. I don't know if things have been picking up at the airport or what, but that's a pretty big number. I would definitely not wait around for that because you'll be waiting hour and a half easily hour and a half waiting for an XL ride right now in the Boston airport for that many cars, 26 to 30 XLs. I do drive an XL in my car. My MDX still qualifies for XL. It still qualifies for Lyft Lux, but I have not. I get more XLs than anything, but I'm still not waiting in that line over there at the airport. I would switch over with a $10 surge. I would probably switch over. Can we see that again? All right, let me X out of that. With a $10 surge, I would switch over to Lyft or UberX and just get on out of there. Let me see if we got any comments. Tim. Yes, I saw your. I got your email. I checked inside the Uber app. I got you, buddy. So Tim Beam says he signed up with a referral code and have tried to call customer service 4 times with the referral code and have been unsuccessful. Any suggestions? Tim, you're in my app. I saw you in the app today. They took care of you. They got you in. You used my code retroactively. So this is a great example. There's Tim Beam. He sent me an email letting me know what he did. He signed up for the 30-day rideshare challenge. What happened, though, he had already signed up for Uber prior to entering into the 30-day challenge. And he was wondering, he's like, hey, can I still qualify for your challenge? Because, he's going to get prizes if he uses my link to sign up and drive. So he got inside Rideshare Mastery, signed up for the 30-day challenge. Link is in the description. Sign up for the 30-day challenge. And then, so what he did is called Uber and retroactively got his bonus applied, right? So he had already signed up for Uber, but then he wanted to be in my challenge. So what he had to do was call up Uber, contact Uber, and let them know that he was signing up under me. So if you are a driver and you've recently signed up, right? So it has to be recent. It can't be longer than 90 days. If you've been a driver for longer than 90 days, then it's not going to work. But if you haven't been a driver for longer than 90 days, you can retroactively get your bonus applied to my referral code. And then with my referral code, you're going to get a free dash cam. You're going to get no, this is inside the 30-day challenge. So you have to take the 30-day challenge. And if you complete the challenge, you're going to get a free dash cam. You're going to get a Rideshare starter kit. You're going to get an Amazon gift card. You get guaranteed income. You get free coaching from me. You're going to get access to all my trainings. So that's, he's going to get that. He's already on his way. I'm not going to show your information inside the app, Tim, because I'm only going to show that stuff inside the, inside the Facebook group. So in order to get to the Facebook group, I want you to sign up for the 30-day Rideshare challenge. And then inside the Facebook group, we'll talk about the winners. We'll acknowledge the entries, the winners, and announce the winners too. I want to show people. But right now, Tim, I'll let you know what you don't see anything on your side while I see the progress on my side within the app. I don't know if you're going to see the progress, but I got you right here. Timothy Beam. Indianapolis. It's showing inside the app. You're at 53 of 100 trips that you need to take. So you might have more than 53 in your app. I don't know. Sometimes there's a lag, but I got you in my app. You're here. So you're in, bro. Going back to the app. All right, let's get back over here. Bada bing. Okay. So here's what's going on. There's not much going on here. In a second, I want to show you exactly how to accept a ride, and while you're in that ride, how to turn off the app so that you don't have to worry about getting hammered from other ride requests. Can I do? Hang on a second here. What is that one? Oh, you know what? No, I want to do this one. Just give me a second here. I want to go through this. So let me say, I'll just turn this on. I'm going to turn on UberX because I'm sure I'm sure something will come up in the meantime. I'll put on comfort just for the heck of it. And right now we're going to do, it says unable to go online. So I got to take a photo of myself. Here we go. So you can all see this. This is like real stuff that happens. They're always like, take a photo of yourself. So they do face verification. I'm glad you guys get to see all this, And then down on the bottom there, it says, thanks for verifying. You got to slide this up a little bit. So, oh yeah, and then I got to go do my COVID. Okay, Uber requires drivers and delivery people to wear a mask throughout their trip on delivery, even when vaccinated. This requirement is based on guidance from the CDC. I'm wearing a mask covering my nose, mouth. I don't have COVID-19 or related symptoms. Oh yeah, so you can't see it. There it is. Okay. So then you just click ready to earn, with your finger. Okay, now I can go online. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go online. There'll be a ride that, I'll try to accept a ride, and then I'll cancel. I'll not only cancel that ride, but I'll show you how to turn off future ride requests while you're in a ride. Daniel Todman, hi. Daniel, you have a few. What's your questions, Daniel? Go ahead and ask them. I'm here. All right, so here we go. I have all the, okay, I have UberX and Comfort on. All right, here we go. I'm going to accept. Let's see what we got. It says opportunities nearby. Over here in Waltham. That's usually a busy area. This is usually where I go when I want to hit, a surge, like in the morning. It surges really good there. Lately it's been surging. It's been surging a lot during the summer, and I've been going over this, but it is been a little bit slow this week. We haven't had as much rain in this area. Plus, I think people are on vacation, so there's not as much going on. But in the meantime, while I wait for a ride to be accepted, what do we got over here? So the quests are jumping up a little bit. We have, I don't know if this is going to show anything because, yeah, that was the last one. I missed that one. And so the quests have gone back up. Before they were really low. It was like $235 for 100 trips. And right now they're doing a little bit higher, right? So they're doing 100 trips for $425. I like that number. It's just the easy math. 100 trips, so it's $4.25, right? If anybody can't do the math, just bring the decimal over to places. And then it's $4.25 extra per ride. For those of you that don't understand the math, because I know some people don't. So $425 divided by 100 rides, it's $4.25 up. So we got a Comfort. Okay, I'm going to accept it, and then I'm going to decline it. Now, it's 12 minutes, 5.2 miles. I don't know how long this ride's going to be. It's something I wish I knew, but once you hit a certain tier, you'll get trip durations. It'll start to show you trip durations. You have to get that in your Uber Pro. But let's say I'm on my way right now. I'm going to drive on over. What you want to do, you can... Oh, and this is a Comfort too, so you can see the preferences. He wants a cool temperature, quiet preferred. I really don't like Comforts. I don't like Comfort rides. I don't think they're worth it. You have to have a nice car and, a higher quality car. And you get these pretentious riders that I want cool temperature and quiet preferred. Now, that's fine. I usually do that in UberX. You don't got to do Comfort. Now, does that mean that in UberX I don't have to give you air conditioning? Which I don't. But I always do if it's hot out, and quiet preferred. Yeah, you can have whatever you want. But what I would do, okay, so I'm in the ride, and then here's what you want to do if you want to cancel future rides from coming in. You gotta swipe it all the way up, right? You're gonna swipe the app all the way up, and then right here in the red it says stop new request. So mid-ride, right, you can just hit stop new request, okay, and then it's gonna say request stop. So you won't get any new ride requests at this point, And then if I'm driving over to now, here's another thing too. Like one guy, somebody asked me, she's like, how do I cancel my rides if I want to go home? And he said he was getting hammered, and I was like, okay, well, what you can do is this. So I just showed you how to cancel it. No future rides will come in that way. And then this guy's got a 4.79 rating. I can only imagine because he's a pretentious Comfort rider. Now, if you want to cancel this ride, right? So let me go back. So you go to the three lines right next to where it says pickup. Right where it says pickup, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to say accept a trip by accident. So I'm going to cancel this right now. Yes, I'm going to cancel this trip. Boom. I'm offline. I already set that up. I like it better like that. Can I make it smaller? Hold on a sec. It's going to make this a little bit smaller. And then hopefully we can get the whole screen a little bit better in there. Okay. So again, like I said, like you swipe up, you want to hit that red, cancel new request, basically go offline. And then while you're in the ride, you hit those 3 lines like I was showing you, and then you can cancel the ride. I just do like accepted by accident, or maybe if the distance was too long, then I'll hit that one. Whatever the case may be, but it is going to affect your your status. So I have a 4.98 rating, but as you can see, I have the 74% right here, and that is my acceptance rate. So my acceptance rate is not great. It's 79%. You got to get that way up if you want to start seeing trip durations. And then what else? I have a bad one over here, 18%. That's my cancellation rate, which I just contributed to just for you to make this video. And by the way, if you're getting any value out of this video, out of me showing you what to do in the app, go ahead and smash up that like button for me, okay? I do these videos for you. I want you to be able to understand what's happening inside the app, because believe me, that was a valuable tip. Like, when you're out there and you're driving, you just want to stop, but you keep getting bombarded with trips. Sometimes the apps it causes you a little anxiety, right? And you just don't want to. You don't know what to do. It's easy to get frantic out there. It could be a lot of traffic. You don't know what's happening inside the app, and you just keep accepting them. So, and they make the app that way. They design it that way. So, I hope you found value in that. If you did, smash up that like button. Thank you. Appreciate it. But if we go to, I want to go to learn about Uber Pro. Excuse me. So unlock gold. What does it say? How many do I got to get? How points are earned? Acceptance rate. I got to get my acceptance rate up to 85. And then I also have to get my cancellation rate down to 4%. You can see that there. It kind of tells you what you are at on the left on the 2 columns. It shows you, and then it shows rating, what you're at, what you need to be, right? If that doesn't make sense, just let me know. Going to questions real quick. Daniel asked, just joined Lyft, was approved, just waiting on Uber to be pre-approved. Any tips? Yes. Join my 30-day rideshare challenge. Link is in the description, Daniel. Go there. Make sure you do the Uber retroactive sign up. Make sure you do it under my link so you can qualify for everything inside of the challenge. You get all the prizes. All right. Make sure you do that. And plus, you'll get, after you do the 30-day the 30-day challenge, you sign up for that, you're going to be taking to Rideshare Mastery. Rideshare Mastery is where it's a free course, and it's where I teach you everything you need to know about driving. So everything will be in there, and then plus you'll have access to me where you can ask me questions. So just go ahead and sign up for those. And because of Tim, thank you, Tim, reminded me that I got to put a video in there showing people how to retroactively sign up under my link if they're already signed up as a driver. Mohammed, Tim has one more question. Where do I enter the Facebook page for the 30-day challenge? That, I believe it's in the email. If it's not, hold on, let me make a note of that. And I believe I put it in the email. There should be Tim, you should be getting emails from me, and it should say, give you a link for the Facebook group. If not, I'll send it out to you. Okay. Let me just write that down and double check. I'm going to double check that tomorrow. Facebook group link. If you go check my last video, Tim, I think I still have the link there. I don't know if it's in the description here or not in this video. I'm just not too sure. I forget what I have set up in there. I think I wanted to take the Facebook group link out of my videos, and I'm not sure if I did it on this video just yet, because I don't want everybody signing up for the group. I just want the people that are going through my challenge and my membership area. And the Facebook group will be a place for us to talk, celebrate the wins, and just communicate and share in the community and what's happening, and get your questions answered and get any help that you need. When you open this group up to the public, you might get a lot of negative people in there. People are spamming. People are just causing trouble in there. I just don't want that. I just wanted a private, close-knit group of people that have come through my trainings. All right, I hope that answer. Wait, hold on. Facebook group link for. Yeah, but I think it should be there on the thank you page. I think like after you sign up for the 30-day challenge, it's there. But I'll double check, and I'll make sure it's in the email for you. Facebook group link for 30 days. But for sure, that link is in my other video. So if you go to like my content, my page, my channel page here on YouTube, you could just go to like my latest video, the last video. You could just check it. It's in there. It'll be in there. So if you could, man, just do me a favor and just do that. Sign up there. But I'm gonna make sure for future people that sign up that it's in there, that they have that link, especially in the email. I'm pretty sure it's in the emails though. If you let me know if you're not getting my emails, they should be coming. Okay. Muhammad, hi, I'm about to start driving in the Uber with Uber in Dallas, Texas. What's the key advice? What's the key advice you have for me? Again, sign up for the 30-day challenge. If you already signed up for Uber, definitely. I'm gonna put the instructions on how to retroactively sign up under my link so that you qualify for all the prizes. You're going to get my training anyways. So it's free. It's in there for new drivers. So you want to sign up for the 30-day challenge, and then you'll be given a link for Rideshare Mastery. Make sure you go to the next page, and then the link for the members area. That's right. So the link for the members area is there, and then I got to put the link for the group inside the members area. Inside members area. Sorry, I'm talking to myself here. I'm running full speed ahead here, guys. Like all day long, I'm handling clients. I'm building this rideshare community. I'm building another YouTube channel right now. Starting a podcast for the Rideshare Hustle. We're doing a podcast. I just started my blog. If you go to ridesharehustle.com. Oh, by the way, I would love if you guys went there. Just gave it some views. You know what I mean? Just check it out a little bit. Give me your feedback on that. So I just started that one. And so, like I said, I'm just running 100 miles an hour, just trying to get things done. That's why I'm talking to myself right now. And it's late. I get up at 4 a.m. My alarm goes off at 4 a.m. and I'm usually in bed at 8. So I'm like half hour away from a 15-hour day or so, or what, 16-hour day. So it's been a long one for me. 30-day inside Facebook group. No, inside members area. Okay. And then any other questions? Okay, San Sophia. I also need the Facebook link. Okay, I'm just going to drop that link here in the description just to make it easy for everybody. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Just going to drop it. Try not to get distracted by social media stuff. Always happens. I always go into like Facebook or Instagram to do a task, and then I always get sucked into all the pictures. You know, you just get sucked into the social media hole. Okay, I'm dropping that link in a couple seconds here. All right, where do I drop it? Do I just drop it in the comments? I'm not used to this. Boom, dropped. And then I got to do, what did I say I had to do? I said I had to put the, damn it, I just forgot. Totally just forgot what I was going to do. This is what happens. Going back to questions here. Oh, retroactive. Yes. Retroactive instructions. Tim, where did you get my retroactive instructions? How'd you know how to do that? Tim Beam, if you could help with that, I'd love it. And FB group. I'll do them both. All right, going back to the questions. How is your acceptance rate so high? Are you chasing rides more than 10 minutes away? My acceptance rate is low. It's low. It's 74%. So, I mean, if you want to keep it above 85%. I mean, you really should be. But here's the thing. I've given a ton of rides. So, like, I know what rides I'm not going to take. You'll just develop an instinct. You'll develop this feeling for where the rides are coming from, and certain times of day, it depends on how you're feeling. You're like, oh, do I want to chance a ride? Do I not want to chance a ride? And you just cancel them. Like sometimes I'll get a ride I'll accept it because I'm driving or whatever. I didn't have time to look at it, so I just want to accept it, especially if it's an XL, because I like those rides. Those are worth money to me. And after I look at the details, it's like it could be a reserved ride, and it could be like 30 minutes from now. So, I'll cancel those. But I don't, my acceptance rate is not high. It's at 74%. So that's actually kind of low. You want to get in that 85% range because you want to, if you're going to drive, you should qualify for these rewards. So look, in a 3-month period, you earn points during 3 months period. Points reset after each period, right? So every 3 months they reset. So you don't get to hold on to it forever. Let me go back to let's find some of the details. So, okay, here's the blue rewards. Now, I think this is important. So 24/7 roadside assistance, which I think is great. I'm not going to go into the details on all these, but you can see 25% off car maintenance, QuickBooks self-employed discount. You can save on health insurance, TurboTax discounts, free health savings account. That free health savings account is pretty important, guys. That's pre-tax money, so you can put the money in your health savings account. This is a good thing. This is a really good thing. I'm really happy that they set this up. But so the money you put in there is a tax write-off, right? Like you don't pay taxes on that money, and then you can use that for co-pays, subscriptions, anything medical related. You can use that for, right? So it's a way to save on taxes, and I highly recommend that you get that set up for yourself. Speaking of which, I need to do it myself. You get vehicle discount with GM. Protect your status. I don't know what that is. Up to 15% off fast charging if you have an electric car. Gold. Here we go. 100% tuition coverage at Arizona State University. That's online. And then C, trip duration, right? So you got to hit gold, and then you can start seeing the trip duration so you don't get nailed with those 70-mile trips out of town. Like somebody just mentioned to me. I think it was Tim. Tim had one of those. So Tim, going back to Tim. Tim's over here. It says I couldn't find it actually, but I found your referral code and email and called the help desk. Okay. I had to call over 4 times to get it added, and my experience with them was terrible. Yeah, it is terrible. With the instructions that I have, I believe you can just send them a message and you can add all the details in the instructions. So it's like you don't have to keep calling. Yeah, but their customer service is terrible because I lost my special stat, like my gold status or whatever, and I think they give you special like customer service if you have good status. Diamond VIP support. So I don't remember being Diamond, but I never had a problem contacting Uber before, but I think they've really backed off. Giving good support, because I used to be able to call in all the time. Because the last time I tried to call in, they robbed me of my $32 surge. It didn't put it on there. I was pissed. Just pissed. Going back to the questions over here. Rennie. I'll start Uber here in Yonkers, NYC, without TLC. So you don't need a commercial license in New York, Rennie? Is that what you're saying? What else? Who's got questions for me about the app? Let's do the app, all right? So here's what we got going on. How's the surge doing? Dying down over here. Dying down. Not a busy night. It's a Wednesday night. Not expected to be busy. There's no game or anything going on, I don't think. So nothing going on there. Let's go check on the Lyft app. See what kind of bonuses we got going on over here. Nothing good. They got some streak bonuses going on, but I'm telling you, that's like, see right here, they got that's a streak. You get $18 streak bonus. So how it works, you got to start a streak, accept or pick up your first ride during the bonus times, and then give back-to-back rides. You'll break the streak if you go offline, cancel, or miss a ride. Get paid. You'll see the bonus after you finish the last ride in the streak, and that's it. There's nothing else to learn. That's it. All you got to do is start it. It started at 7 and going until 8. So all you have to do is just start a ride sequence in between 7 and 8. And as long as you take back-to-back rides without declining or going offline, you're going to get an extra $18 after you complete 3 rides in a row, which is a good bonus. If you're out there driving, it's good. But at the same time, like, come on, Lyft. Like, Lyft has no surge. Like, they have no surge, no power zones, nothing going on. I think I have to change my vehicle. So I did notice this. They stopped the power zones. You can't see the power zones anymore when you're in like black or premium. Only when they wouldn't be going right now, so I'm not even going to risk turning on. I don't want to mess with my acceptance rate. Any other questions, guys, for the apps? For the apps, I'll just go over my earnings recently. What do we got? That was my last trip. Obviously, nothing today. What did we do last week? All right, here's a good breakdown. So July 12th to 19th, I did almost $800. The week before that, we did $493. I wish it would give me my time. So here we're at 16 hours, 13 minutes, and 20 trips. If I divide that, what's 800 divided by 20? That's like $40 a trip, right? So 798 divided by 20. Yeah, almost $40. Now, many people will say, hey, you can't count by the trip. It's not how much you make per trip, it's how much you make per hour. When you're doing XL and like you're primarily doing XL, it is by the trip, right? It's not really an hourly thing. Now, there can be an argument for that, and I totally agree. But when you're doing UberX, you're doing Uber Eats, it's an hourly thing. You're definitely trading time for money. When it comes to the XL, you're usually driving a vehicle that uses a lot more in gas. It's more expensive than the X. So I don't want to be driving around like crazy, right? But I want the app on, and what I'm doing is I'm fishing for those big rides. And that's the whole point. I'm fishing for those big rides. I want those high quality rides. And let's break it down a little bit. Like when you're driving UberX, I mean, look, so I have an X, it's $59.96. I don't know where the heck that one came from. Must be a surge. I can't remember. Let's check out the fare. You can break it down right here. $36 surge. I got paid more in the surge than Uber paid me for the trip. That's what I'm talking about. So, and then you can see here it says UberX, UberXL, UberXL, UberXL. Like I'm in, this $23 UberXL that was down at the Cape Cod. $73 XL. Great trip. You know what I mean? These are ones I'm catching right by my house. So I'm getting up, I'm turning on the XL, and this is a surge too, I'm sure. I'm sure there was a surge on here. Yeah, my surge was $31. Here's the details. So my surge was $31. My distance was $29.80. Now, if you look at this, all right. Now I want you to look at the details there because you can check to see how much you get paid per mile in your area, right? So every area is going to be different. Somebody pointed out that I should reiterate that. But the XL rate is $1.66 per mile. And the UberX rate is 66 cents per mile, which is why I say, like, when you're driving XL, it's more about the per trip amount that you're making rather than the hourly rate. Now, you can do that if you want, but I just think they're two totally different categories. And when you're doing X, it's by the hour. When you're doing premium modes, it's by the trip mostly, okay? I mean, you got to think about it by the trip. Because if you're just driving your car all over the place, because you're not going to get XLs back to back to back to back like you will with the UberX. With XL, they're going to be far and few in between typically. But there's a surge, $31. This is in the morning. Does it give me the time? Yeah, 4:50 a.m. Like I said, my alarm goes off at 4. I opened up the app just to check because it was surging early, and again it was. I hit a $31 surge. Plus I hit this trip. It was $29.80. Another $30 for distance, and then time another $7 for time. The whole thing was 22 minutes. Your time. They basically don't even pay you minimum wage for your time, but they do give you money for your car. And if you're only driving UberX. You're only getting the bare minimum. Like you're only making a profit of 10 cents per mile, which is terrible. And I don't care what car you have. You're making 10 cents per mile. Now you can squeeze it out. You can squeeze out your extra profit with a hybrid car, but is it worth it? You're still making pennies. You know what I mean? So it's an hourly thing. Like when you're driving UberX, you're trading time for money. And you're really working for your tips. All right? So I'm not going to go to all my earnings here. Let's just check out the UberX rate. I just want to go check out the fare on this. Because like I said, I think it's 66 cents. Oh, this was down at the Cape. This is a different rate. It's not Boston rate. It's $1.54. It's very close to XL. Let me go. Let me see this one. This in Boston? Yeah, this was Boston. So, yeah, 66 cents per mile. You can see it. The distance is 19.27 miles with at 66 cents per mile. So that's what you're getting. You're getting 66 cents, but the IRS lets you deduct 56 or 57 cents per mile for maintenance costs and maintenance on your car. And that includes your car payment, tires, oil changes, whatever. It's all included in that 56 or 57 cents per mile. So with that being said, it's like if they're only paying you 66 cents per mile, you're only profiting 10 cents per mile, right? And the rest of it, you're just getting paid on time. You're getting paid 27 cents per minute, right? You can see that there where it says time. See right under surge, it says $36, and then it says time, and it says $9.66. So 27 cents per mile per minute, right? So let's multiply that out by 60 so you can see your actual rate. 27 cents per minute, 60 minutes in an hour. Oh, I guess they are paying you minimum wage, so it's $16.02 per hour. So, I mean, I guess, it's great, if you can't make $16 anywhere else, but I mean, you really don't drive Uber for the money. You really drive Uber for the convenience, and that's really what it is. It's really just more of a part-time gig, like at $16 an hour. It's really tough. That's tough. It's especially in Boston. Like, how are you supposed to live off that? You got to get surges, you got to get the bonuses, you got to get all the Quest promotions. When you make that extra $425 on the Quest, like when you can get that, let me just go to this real quick. So that's why it's so important that you strategize and you plan things out. Let me go over here. So if you go to the promotions, so as you can see, like this is the current promotion. This is probably one of the better ones going. Okay, so yeah, this is for by Thursday midnight. So this is going to be Friday to Monday, right? And to do 100 trips from Friday to Monday, that's a lot of work, man. You're driving hard, but you get an extra $425. So when you're getting about $16 per hour for driving, that extra $425 is huge. That's really big. It makes a big difference. That'll probably be 30 to 40% bonus on top of whatever you're going to earn driving for full time. And that's full time. If you want to make 100 trips in those 3 days from Friday morning to Monday morning, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, in those 72 hours, that's a lot of trips, man. It's a lot of trips. Those are long days. 20 to 25 trips is a full day. That's a full day. That's 8 to 10 hours easy. And then if you really want to push it, you can go to 12. The max hours you can drive is 12. You can't, like the Uber app will not let you be on the app longer than 12 hours. Anybody else got questions here? Come on, throw down some questions. Are you guys liking what I'm putting down here? Is this important to you? If you're getting value, go ahead and smash up that like button. Definitely would love some love back from you guys if this means anything to you. Like I said, I'm pushing hard here, running on fumes, 100 miles per hour. I want to give you guys the best value. Got to step this up a little bit too. Like, I really want to talk about the income streams, right? So I had mentioned, let me see if I can get this up. I can't put it on the screen today, but I do want to put it up. And I wanted to go into questions. Maybe I can go through I have another app I can use here on my phone. I just want to use my phone because I'm not sure how to set up my computer screen on here right now. So I just want to go to YouTube Studio. And then in here, I can see all the questions that people have been asking me. So I can go to comments. How it says, so Daniel Schaefer says, I drove a cab in St. Louis for years, and this sounds like the kind of strategy I used. I was forced to quit because I went through a period of disastrous bad health for about 5 years. I decided not to go back because the cab rental was huge. Ended up spending Jaguar prices for 10-year-old burned out police cars. Yeesh. If Uber doesn't work out, though, I left the cab business with a pretty good record, 15 years without a a chargeable accident and a few customer complaints, and they've let me know via email that the company I work for wants me back. Well, good for you, Daniel. I'm glad that that's working out for you pretty good. So I'm guessing, are you driving Uber right now? Like, I would love to hear back from you. I'll probably respond to that in a little bit. Looking at my comments here on the on the in the live chat. Daniel Todman, you are. Let's see. It says, okay, I sign up looking for info in email, but not sure where to go. Yeah, I'll show a little bit more. I'll figure out how to show it on the screen, and I'll do that on the next live. If you're not getting the email, reach out to me. Like, you can always go to my channel page here on YouTube and then go to the About section on my channel page. And then when you're in the About section, it says, it'll say something about my email. I think it's like highlighted in blue, and it'll say something like, like email, like show email or something like that. So you can see that there. Muhammad Ali, a new driver, should I focus more on Uber or Lyft? Muhammad, where are you driving? What city are you in? And to answer that question a little bit more, I would say this, like, if you're a new driver and you're not, like, this is what I tell new people. I'm like, just do one at a time, right? Do like Uber. I think Uber is better typically because you're going to see more surges there. I just think they put out better bonuses. They put out better Quest promotions. So I think that you should do Uber first, all right? But it's totally up to you. But just pick one first, learn it, master it, like own it, and then do the next one. And that's why I tell people in my 30-day challenge that just pick one app. Just pick one app, do it for 30 days. Do it part-time for 30 days or full-time, whatever you want to do, but just do one app for 30 days. Then for the next 30 days, do the other app, sign up for the other one, do that one. And then, after those 30 days, after you do one app for 30 days and the next app for the next 30 days, you'll have a fantastic idea of which app you like better. You'll also learn a little bit more about how to switch back and forth, but you really need to learn it. Like, I get fried sometimes trying to go back and forth between the apps, trying to figure out which one's better. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. So I want to make sure you feel comfortable with the apps before you start bouncing back and forth, because it can be a little stressful. So you're in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's like in Denver. And Muhammad, Muhammad's in Dallas, and then Daniel's in Denver. Yeah, Muhammad, I mean, I like Dallas. I was in Dallas not too long ago for Memorial Day weekend. And I was checking both sides. I was talking to the drivers, and I was also checking my driver app, right? Because I can see, and the surges look pretty good. They were $8, $10, $12 surges. So I think you should do all right in Dallas. You got to figure out the right times to, you got to figure out what times work for you, and you might have to, do a little bit extra driving just to hit those surges. So you really have to study the apps a little bit. But I really think that Uber is going to be better for you, especially to start. It's just better. Honestly, there's things in the Lyft app, like Lyft gives you limited ability to hit the screen, like to change things in the screen while you're in a drive or while you're driving, and I really hate that. Uber lets you mess with the app while you're in a ride, and there's just so much going on there that I need, and I really don't like Lyft for that aspect. But Lyft has paid out some really good bonuses sometimes, so I don't want to say that Lyft is out of the question, because you should be able to go back and forth and see which one's better. Teddy Taylor in SoCal, Southern California, he says Uber's much better promotions. Yeah, I totally agree with you, man. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for sounding that out. What are we doing here? What are we doing for likes? We got any likes here, guys? We got 5 likes. 10 viewers, 5 likes. Come on, smash up that like button for me. It's a lot of work doing these lives. I would appreciate if you guys would smash that up. That's all I'm asking for. Give me some likes. Give me some comments. All you have to do is tell me where you're at. Put your comment in. Put your location in the comments, or just put it any town. I don't care. Whatever you do. Smash up that like button for me. I'm working hard over here, trying to feed my daughter, build a business. And I want to bring more value. So there's a lot more coming, a lot more I want to do. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely, if you want to learn more about the rideshare business, definitely subscribe. I want to go into the income streams. I'm going to save it for the next presentation. I've been trying to put this together for a little bit, but I really want to go deep on it, on the 7 different income streams, because I want to be able to present it here on the screen. And right now I just, I'm not set up for it. I don't want to waste your time. But going into the comments, Daniel Schaefer, man, good luck to you. I hope that you're doing good out there. I know you've been a driver for a long time and put in some hard work. Beep TV says, if you're black, don't drive for neither. Okay. Everybody's got their own point of view. And then Rennie, hey, Rennie, you're here on this one. Rennie says, I'm thinking of becoming an Uber driver here in Yonkers, New York without TLC. And then Rennie says, Rennie, did you start without the TLC? We got Doug Warren in Greensboro, North Carolina. Hey man, what's up? Greensboro, huh? That sounds familiar. I was in the Marines down there at Camp Lejeune. So Greensboro sounds very familiar to me. I did a lot of traveling around North Carolina back in the day. Let's view some more comments here. We got the Uber car rental. So what time do you begin driving each day? Well, I begin driving probably around, like I said, like I get up at 4. I'll drive early morning. I don't want to drive past like 9 o'clock in the mornings, and I really don't like driving the afternoons or the evenings. I'm thinking of renting a car as we want to save our own car. Appreciate your videos. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. How much do drivers make? Driver pay. Oh, that's my title. Waleed A, you are horrible. Everybody see that right there? Hey, do me a favor right now, guys. If you can go to that video, I would love for you to, I'd love to just come bury this guy. Just, I don't know, give him a hard time for making such a negative comment on here. I would appreciate anybody that could do that. How much do Uber drivers make? If you go into my channel page, it'll be under popular videos. That is probably might be my second most popular video. I'm not sure. Just go in there and tell that guy to beat it. I would appreciate you guys doing something like that for me. I try not to let the negative comments get to me, but sometimes, like, why are you wasting your time making that, like you got nothing better to do. This is a good question. I wanted to address this one because I think this is really good if you're thinking about renting a car. Not everybody gets this one. And when I did, I was very curious in this when I first started, when I wanted to rent a car. So Felix Martinez asks, did you have to add the rented car to your Uber account or Uber added to the app? I mean, did you put the info in to the rent a car appear in the app after you rented? So perfect question. Great question, Felix Martinez. So here's the deal. When I went there to Hertz Rent a Car and I got the car, and once they accepted me and, we did our paperwork and they got payment and everything, the lady, the customer service rep there at Hertz Rent a Car, she just goes into the computer, she's like, and just adds the car right to my app. I think I had to like show her something about my account, or I had to like give her my phone number so they could make sure that the car was added to my app, and it was seamless. It was so easy. I was so impressed with how easily it worked. So that's how they do it right there for you when you go to rent a car. So it's super easy. Great question. That was a great question. Going back to, let's go to the live chat. Where are we at in live? Oh, we got 8 likes. 8 likes. What up? Thank you, guys. Thank you. We added 3 more likes. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Ooh, excuse me. Double tap sneeze. I always do that. I've always done that like my whole life. It's always the double tap sneeze. If I don't do the double tap, I'm always super surprised. What do we got for comments here? We got Daniel. Okay, fine. Your email. I will email this evening. Okay, Daniel. Thank you. Muhammad Ali, is it possible to avoid toll charges through the Uber app? Would it be acceptable by Uber policy? You can't. No, you can't avoid. If there is a way, I don't know. You can't avoid the tolls. Because what I think you're asking about, Muhammad, is like, is there a way to avoid the commercial toll fee, right? So there's like residential toll fee, and then there's commercial residential. I just mean like not commercial car. So there's not a commercial car fee, and then there's a commercial car fee or commercial vehicle fee. And the commercial fee is a lot higher than the regular fee. And I think what you're asking is how to avoid that. You will not be able to avoid that when you're in mid-ride. But when you get onto the highways or wherever there's going to be a toll, if you don't have a ride, turn the app off and then try to avoid that commercial fee. That's the only thing I know. And honestly, it's not even that worth it. I mean, I don't know what your fees are. Like, I don't know if they're like $20 for a commercial vehicle, but usually it's like an extra buck or two or something like that here in Boston for a commercial vehicle. And when you're in the Uber app and you have it on, they charge you a commercial fee. They know that you're there with the app and they're going to charge you. Robin Smallwood, the comments, the streaks are good if they give you rides in the hour specified. I go out in the streak times, but I get one ride. What's up with that? Yeah, I totally agree with you, man. Like sometimes when you're out there for those streaks, the rides just aren't there. You know, I don't even know why they call you out there. But then other times too, I've also noticed I feel like they're messing with me too. So hey, man, I feel your pain. Let's go up here. How do you turn off requests for riders when you are on a run with another rider? Yeah, that's it. That's the one I went over like first thing. I thought that was a really good tip, really good question, and I was like happy to share that with you like live in the app. That was great. I kept getting requests but wanted to go home, but they kept pounding me. Yep, you get pounded, man. You just get assaulted with rides sometimes. And we got Kenneth Matthews. Is MDX black on Uber? No, the MDX is not black on Uber. You need a commercial license for that. I think you have to be an Uber partner. That's a whole nother category, and I started looking into that recently. I'm going to do some more reporting on that as well. But no, the MDX is black is not on Uber, and it's no longer on Lyft. Lyft has banished the MDX from being on black. Plus, mine was grandfathered in, but it's not grandfathered in anymore because it passed the yearly expiration, right? So it can only be 2 years old, and right now it's several years old. Did I say 2 years old? No, I think it could have been like 5 years old at max. So it's 2015, now it's 2021. Yeah. So it could only be 5 years old, and now it's past its time. It's dead. Does the app show you the passenger drop off or the driver's fee? I'm not seeing that. All I'm seeing is a pickup location. Samsung. Yeah. So I did go over that in the beginning of this video, so I hope you see that. I hope you're watching. I'll point it out when I'm gonna get back to all these people. I just want to go through the comments real quick and answer some questions. Mohammed, thank you. Appreciate that. Bless you as well. Diego, what's up, Diego? You're out Ubering. What's going on today? We're just going over some stuff, man. We're just going over the Uber app, how to do some things inside the Uber app for the beginners, people that don't know how to use the app, how to cancel requests, like say if you're in mid-ride and things like that. We're going over earnings. We're just going over like everything Uber live in the app, you know, just to do whatever, you know. Okay, he's got a question. Quick question or thoughts on this. I do a lot of Uber Eats because of the Quest, but I've end up making 30 deliveries a day and only making 150. So is it worth going for the Quest? I would say definitely go for the Quest. You know, when you can take advantage of the Quest, go for them. You know, you really have to start studying the app and strategizing when is the best time for you to go out and make some money. If you're doing 30 deliveries a day, that's a lot. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of deliveries. And you're only making 150. Is that with tips? I feel like you should be making more than that. I feel like that's really low. 30 deliveries and only making 150. Dude, that's $5 a delivery. That's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. That's one of the reasons I don't like doing Uber Eats. I just feel like the time that you spend is not as profitable as driving UberX, you know, because with UberX, you don't have to get out of the car, and most of your time spent just picking up a ride, next rider, and you're getting paid for all that time. When you're doing Uber Eats, it's like you only get paid per delivery. So I don't care if a delivery takes you super long, you're still only getting paid that straight delivery fee. I mean, it's a little bit more if you drive further, but if you're waiting longer, you really get screwed on that, you know. And I just don't think it's a good business model. So it's like you really got to take advantage of the Quest times, the promotion times, and you have to maximize those. If you don't, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Okay. Okay. So Diego says tips included. Man, that's really low. So yeah, I mean, to answer your question, Diego, I would definitely take advantage of the Quest. It says not being racist, but I live close to. I can't even say it. I'm not even gonna say it. And most deliveries don't include tips. Yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear that. One thing. Okay, I'll say this. That I think is very important, and I think that always helps me in my tips to get better tips is communication, right? So you might not think this is a big deal, but I think it's a super big deal, and people appreciate communication. When you accept the delivery, or when you stop to pick it up, like you know how you have to go inside and then you have to check in in the app and you have to say, hey, it's here or you're here before you even go in. As soon as you park to go into the restaurant, just text the customer real quick. Be like, hey, I'm here now, going inside to pick it up. Just give them that play by play. Even though the app should tell them, you tell them. You be in communication, and I promise you will see an increase in your tips. Right, guys? This is a pro move right here. This is something I do in sales. I sell internet marketing services. I help people with internet marketing, and one of the things I always say is customer service. Right, sales is a customer service job. You're as an Uber delivery driver, your customer service. As a driver in general, your customer service. Communicate, let them know, like, hey, I'm here to pick it up. Hey, I'm inside right now waiting for your food. Hey, I just got your food and I'm on my way. Even when you get to the house, hey, I'm here now, I'm coming in, I'm dropping it off. Just do that. Do those things, and you're like, oh, it might be a lot, but like, dude, it's really not that much. Just a quick sentence, just a quick like couple words. Hey, I'm parking now to get your food. Just stuff like that. It goes so far. Um Yeah. Okay. All right. And then Diego, he said, yeah, that's why I'm saying 30 deliveries. Okay. That's why he's saying 30 deliveries and only 150. I've done 13 rides, making $300. Yeah. Like I'm glad you said that, because like I've been wondering about that. I'm like, I don't even understand why people do Uber Eats, but I think the main reason that people do Uber Eats is because they don't want to have people in the car. Like they don't like it's difficult to be in the car with people. Some people just can't do it. I've been around people. I've been in customer service my entire life. I don't get offended by much with people. If I do, I know it's only a short period of time. It's like, okay, just go on to get out of my car. I'm not gonna have a fight with you over something, and I'm just gonna let them go. You know what I mean? It's just not anything it's really worth. I'll just try to make them happy. I'll tell you right now. There's like three main things that happen when they get in the car. You want to greet them. Someone gets in the car, you verify the name, just verify it. Don't play the whole what's my name game, which I think is just garbage, okay? You don't do that, because you just set the wrong precedence. I just say, I look at them, I'll say like, hey, if it's for Roger, I'll be like, for Roger when they get in the car, you know what I mean? I'll be like, for Roger, and maybe it's me or maybe it's where I live. I don't know. It could be different for you in your territory. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I'm just giving my advice from my experiences, what happens with me. Someone gets in my car, I just say, hey, for Roger, just to verify with them that it's the right person. And then, we're off and running. And like, I really haven't had a problem with that. If I can't pronounce their name, I'll just say, hey, what's the name on the account? Just to verify with them. Like sometimes it's a hard name, and I'm like, instead of butchering this, I'm just going to ask you to verify it. And what they say, it looks like what it is, that's what it is. You know what I mean? And I take them. So one, verify the name, greet them. So how you doing today? Whatever the greeting of the day is, you know what I mean? Like, how you doing today? How you doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening? You can thank them for riding if you want. Like, that'll go a long way. They're like, okay. Be like, hey, I'm going to, if it's summertime, be like, hey, I'm going to leave the air on. Just let me know if you need the temperature adjusted. And I like country music. So like, I hope country music's okay. If it's not, just let me know. And if you'd like me to turn down the volume, I can do that too. All right. So just simple things, just make them feel welcome, right? It's customer service. Make them feel welcome. And I guarantee your tips will increase. I promise you. If you do this for everybody, and I don't care if they don't tip you, if you like, oh, I did it for that person, they didn't tip. I don't care. Just learn this for everybody, right? Verify the name, give them a greeting, ask if they're comfortable with the temperature, and ask if they're comfortable. That's 4 things. Ask if they're comfortable with the music, or if they want music or not. You know what I mean? Just do those things. Serve them, and your tips will increase. Give those text messages when you're doing deliveries. Just give them the play-by-play. Your tips will increase, all right? Guys, if you're getting value here, smash up that like button, right? I'm giving you gold right here. This is gold stuff right here, all right? Like I said, I know not everybody is comfortable with people in the car, but I'm giving you some good stuff. I'm giving you good stuff to de-escalate the person as soon as they get in your car. And when you make that person feel comfortable in your car, they're not going to give you a hard time. All right? If they do, you cancel that ride and get them out. Just get them out. Don't need them. Where are we at? All right, let's close this up. Oh, see, it's my bedtime. Get out of here. I'm trying to go back to my app. All right. Does the app show passenger drop off of the driver's fee? So Samsung, yeah, I'll point it out. You can go to the beginning of the video. I show all the fare details so you can see all that stuff. Wait, let me go back over here. We got any other questions that I missed? Oh, we got a lot of questions coming in. Okay. Okay, Diego. Yeah, I got you, Diego. Hope you're okay. Have it into another account. Okay. Hey, just wanted to stop by and say thank you. Watched a few of your videos and looking to drive for Uber while I build my film production business. Nervous but excited. Awesome, man. Hey, Ballistic Low. Hey, man, that's so cool. Sign up for the 30-day challenge. Just sign up for the 30-day challenge. Link is in the description. You're going to be a new driver. Even if you already signed up, you can still sign up. You can still hit it up. Get inside the members area. Get inside the Facebook group. Connect with all the other drivers in there. Connect with me. I'm going to give you some great giveaways. Give you some great giveaways, tips, advice, helping you out when you start out. The best thing is going to be able to connect with me inside the Facebook group, because it's just the best way for us to connect, right? It's hard to connect on here. People ask questions and things like that, and comments, and it's just not as personal. Like inside the Facebook group, I'll go live, and then we'll have inside the Facebook group will be a little bit more personal and private that way. So just get inside there, and then I can answer any questions for you. But do the 30-day challenge. Sign up down below. Follow the instructions. Everything's there. Thank you, bro. Thank you for those kind words too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Salad Boy. Hey, arrived in Boston, Mass a week ago. What up, Salad Boy? Hey, we got to connect. Send me an email. My email is in the About section of my channel page, so get linked up there. Diego. Because I was thinking if I go for a lower quest, say 50 to 70, I can do more rides. Yeah, that's the other thing about the quest. You have to kind of determine, how many can you get in there? Does it make sense for you? Are you going to be able to do that many? Because sometimes you can't make the certain amount. Maybe you're on time restrictions, so that really does affect. So you really have to plan that out. But I'm going to talk about that in another video. I've been on here for about an hour now, so I don't want to go into all that. I want to plan that out a little bit. Really appreciate and watch all your videos. My wife Lena says hi. Mohammed, thank you so much, man. Tell your wife I said hello as well. Lena, thank you very much. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the support. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate the support, the kind words, man. It means so much. Some people smoke before they get in your car, and it's very upsetting. San Sofia, yeah, I'm with you 100%, because they stink. They stink. They think they're you pull up and they're ripping one down. They're ripping down a butt, and then and they literally they're opening the door and they're finishing their lasher. Oh, at least I'm not smoking in your car. But dude, you freaking stink, man. You reek. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's just terrible. It's terrible. I know. I just get disgusted. I put down the windows. I'm like, listen. And if they have a problem with it, I tell them, listen, you just ripped down that cigarette, and you smell like an ashtray. You're stinking up my whole car. I'll let them know. I'll let them know. Be because sometimes they don't know. I've even talked to them, and they don't realize how bad they stink when they get in the car. Or maybe they do, and they're just acting like they don't. But you let them know. Be like, and I would say, sorry, sir, ma'am, miss, mister, whatever. I would just say, sorry, I need to put down the windows. The cigarette smell is really strong. Something like that. Just say it like that, and everything should be okay. You know what I mean? Don't be like, you effing stink, even though you want to. I mean, I want to say it, but it's not how you do it. Be just say, I apologize. I need to put the windows down. The cigarette odor is super strong, and it's really affecting me in a bad way. Something to that manner, And sometimes they feel offended if you say their name wrong. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I don't want to say people's name wrong. Andrea Andrea TV Edwards. Have you ever had a passenger that made you uncomfortable and asked them to leave your car? I I think I have once. I can't remember, but I just feel like I've done that before. But Andrea, for you as a female, that's going to happen more often than it will to men. That's the sad truth. It's just going to be, guys are creeps. Guys can be wicked creeps. And I can just imagine sometimes, like, I've had a female driver once or twice, and I'm sitting in the back, and you know just being in that back position, like looking at them, like I can tell they feel vulnerable. I don't feel vulnerable, but I know that females feel vulnerable, and like, man, it's got to be hard for you. It's got to be hard for girls, and I'm sure that I don't there's got to be like a way to handle that, and I don't know the best way. I would say, like, you got to pull to a public place, and there's going to be a point where they ask what you're doing, and be like, I don't feel comfortable right now, and you need to get out. But you want people around you, so make sure you pull into a public place, or where there's people on the street, and then put your car in park and get out of your car, with the door open, and explain to them that you would like them to leave. And then you can report it inside the app, like, rider made me feel uncomfortable, rider put their hands on me, rider did whatever. Like, it's in the app, like, so you'll have a reason to cancel it, and you just have to put it in there. But first things first, get yourself to safety, right? Like, get to a public place if you can. If you can't, get out of the car. If you really feel like your safety is in jeopardy, cancel the app, call 911. There's a 911 setting. There's like a emergency button on the app. If you don't know, maybe I can check that out in a second. Alexander, what times do you work with Uber? I like to work in the mornings. I like early mornings. Those are my favorite times. There's nobody on the road, and there's usually a lot of surge bonuses going on. I think I'm done with those ones over there. I'll go into the app in a second and see if I can find the the emergency button if you need to see that, Andrea. Have you, or do you drive at night? I drive Uber Eats, and after 9ish, I don't like walking up to the doors in the dark. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't either. I don't really like that, Andrea. So, you gotta, it sucks if you're doing this because you have to, you know what I mean? Because some of us need the money, and we gotta work late, and we gotta do those hours. I used to work at night. I used to drive the late nights. I used to drive, 1, 2 in the morning, up till 1, 2 in the morning. And it's not fun. At that time, it's just not fun. You're dealing with drunk people. You're dealing with belligerent people. It's just a pain. It's just hard. And then for you as a female, being out there at night alone, it's tough. It's tough. Hosh pickup 6. Thanks for the info, Daniel. Yeah, you're welcome, my man. Kyle Naker, something behind you. Yeah, it's my curtains. My curtains are blowing. It's just my curtains there. Getting a little breezy tonight, so yeah, I'm gonna let the air come through. We still got a little bit of daylight out there. I can check something, by your curtain. So funny, man. Thanks for looking out, guys. Appreciate that. But okay, guys. Well, I appreciate everyone being here. Appreciate the questions. I appreciate you all tuning in. Going to do the next video soon. I'll try and hit up all these questions that you've asked. Try to do a better presentation next time. Oh, Andrea, wait. Let's check out the app real quick. I'm not sure if you know this or not, but there is a emergency button in there. Yeah. Okay. So let me show this to you real quick. So don't forget that. So in the left side here, see that shield down there on the left, that blue one. So you want to hit that one, and then it says, so you can get 911 assistance right in there. You can also set up follow my ride. If you need to report a crash, it's there too. But what we're trying to talk about here is if you need help, you're scared or you feel threatened or whatever, make sure you use those. Use that. It's that shield down on the bottom, left side shield. Okay. And I don't have follow my ride set up, but if you, Andrea, as a female, I would definitely set that up if anybody else ever feels threatened, you might want to set that up. I just haven't. I haven't had those kind of experiences here, so I've been fortunate. But other than that, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.